Hello. Chinese drama The Love You Give Me EP3. When Zhou Ruji said he didn't have time for the checkup, Xin-Chi stood up to prepare to leave. At that moment, Min Hui arrived with her son Quan to look for toys, causing Xin-Chi to misunderstand once again. When Quan saw Xin-Chi, he blurted out "Handsome Daddy," which surprised Min Hui. Xin-Chi was angry, thinking that since Min Hui was already married with a child, she shouldn't let her child speak recklessly. He left after saying this. Min Hui chased after him to apologize for what Quan said, but this only made Xin-Chi angrier. He felt that she had not felt guilty at all in the past 5 years, and had a happy family. Before Min Hui could reply, he left. On the way to the bidding meeting at Jiren, Cao Mu accidentally hit Chen Jijin, who was riding a bicycle, and quickly took him to the hospital. While waiting for the examination results, Cao Mu realized that she didn't have enough time and quickly left her phone number, her watch as collateral, and asked Zhou Ruji to help with the follow-up examination. Then she hurried to the bidding meeting. At the bidding meeting, Xin-Chi, a major shareholder of Jiren Hospital, was also one of the judges. Mr. and Guancha competed against each other. Min Hui represented Mr. and explained their ideas, but Xin-Chi deliberately made things difficult for her by asking several questions in a row. Min Hui managed to answer all of them, which surprised Xin-Chi. When it was Lin Zishu's turn to represent Guancha, Xin-Chi didn't ask any questions, which made Cao Mu suspicious. She got Xin-Chi didn't come to win Min Hui back, but rather to deliberately make things difficult for them. Min Hui was confident in her speech since Guancha's technology was not yet mature, while Mr. had excellent screening accuracy. The results of Jia Ren's bidding for the selected company will be announced in 2 days. Min Hui wanted to leave with Cao Mu and happened to see Xin-Chi walking towards them. Cao Mu greeted him and praised him with her eloquence, but Xin-Chi didn't respond. Instead, he got that although Cao Mu's strength was not evident, her eloquence was extraordinary. Suddenly, Min Hui remembered Chen Jijin from the hospital and hurried over to find out that he was okay. She offered to fulfill any request he might have. Chen Jijin said he wanted to stay in the hospital for a few more days and asked Cao Mu to help him get his clothes from his place. Cao Mu readily agreed and, upon seeing the layout of Chen Jijin's room, realized he was living alone and decided to hire a nurse for him. On the way to the company, Xin-Chi suddenly felt uncomfortable, and as luck would have it, they had just finished the chocolates in the car. He asked Hada to pull over to the side of the road, and went to the convenience store alone to buy some more. Meanwhile, Min Hui and her son were also in the convenience store. Quan kept clamoring to eat snacks, but Min Hui, considering his condition, didn't buy any for him. Instead, she promised to take him to the convenience store to look around. At that moment, Zhou Ruji called, and Min Hui told Quan not to go anywhere while she went out to take the call. When Xin-Chi saw Quan in the convenience store, he was a little surprised. Then he saw Quan shooting at him with a toy gun, so he picked one up and started playing with him. When Min Hui arrived and saw this scene, she was hesitant to intervene. However, when she heard Xin-Chi asking about Quan's birthday, she hurriedly went over to take Quan away. This made Xin-Chi more suspicious that Quan might be his child. But Min Hui denied that Quan was Xin-Chi's child and told him not to think too much about it. Xin-Chi held on to Min Hui and wouldn't let go, but fortunately Dr. Cheng arrived in time to help defuse the situation. Afterwards, Xin-Chi looked at the trees planted in his new home and couldn't help but think of his wonderful past with Min Hui, feeling very conflicted. At Mr. Corporation, Min Hui was subjected to sexual harassment by Director Ding. Instead of tolerating it, she fought back and embarrassed Director Ding in public. The bidding results were announced, and Jiren ultimately chose Guancha. This made Min Hui very confused as she was confident in her abilities and didn't expect to lose to Guancha's unfinished product. She went to find Xin-Chi in anger, but he insisted that the selection process was fair and asked Min Hui to accept the result. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.